Welcome to the global channeling practice again, and we're going to get started with some light language. It is July 27th, 2022, and I'm going to get us started. So just give me one moment. Kia sukoya tia kia toko sikaya kui hia sikia hia sukui. Let your hearts bloom. Sia kotoya hia sikia hia sukui hia sukotoya yi like the wildflowers you see in nature. Sukotoya yi kia hia sikia hoya hia tukui sukuya hia sukuya yi tukotoya yi hia sikota hia sukuya yi appreciates what evolves from your being. What becomes a creation in your reality. From the heart of all that is. For you are never separate. From creator. Hosikia hu yetia I tukututu yite ya takia hu ko ya hia tatito ya kita ya tukutu ya sikia hi squia hi. Let the sun fill your being. Sukoya hi with its light. Sukototo ya hi ki. Feel the warmth upon your skin. Sukoya hi takia hi. Hosikia hu ya hi. Commune with all your nature beings. Hosikaya tokoya hi hi. Sikia, they are waiting for you there. Sikaya tu hikia hukuyi hi sikuto hayetia kokoko hekia hi tu itia itikia husikio yetia yetuku ya yesikia huku itia itukutu ikia itukutu hesikia huku yetekia hututu ya yekia itukutu hesikia utukaya hi sikatu ya tekia huku yetia kutu. This is the Brownies. We live close to the earth. We wish to connect with you more. This group. We are often quiet, but we wish to be known now. For we have great messages to share with you. Tiasikaya yi tuku hia hia sukutui hiasikia ho hikia yi. We wish to share our love with you. Sukutu hia hia hi hiasikaya koya yi and have you connect with us and our creation. Sukoya yi to inspire you. Sikia yi to uplift you. Sikaya tu hikitia yi tuku hiasikia yi sukuya yi tuku to bring more color to your world. Sigakokia ya tukutia yi tikia. Until next time. So much blessings. That was beautiful. That's the first time I've connected with the brownie before. Maybe they want to be next in our elemental realm series, who knows? So that's, maybe I'll channel them tonight, who knows? Te sikia ko hitia hikia o sia tia kakia ria toto ya hite kaya tia. Tia sakatia hia hisikia yo ye te karira itia ko ye te kutu ye te itia hia suku hia hikia hia suku to ya hia kia tuku ya sikitu connect through the heart with us sio ko ya hia siki we the brownies sukuto ya tia hia sakaya hia yes it is us that came through earlier so cool ya hia takaya hu ya hia sikia we are helping to clear your energies with this yawning. Sikia is one of the easiest ways to release. Amongst others. We are raising your vibration. To clarify this connection. We are often in your homes and in your gardens. Underfoot, even though we often are invisible to you. Unless we wish to be seen. Yes, we are somewhat pranksters. Yes, we amongst others are behind Wendy's missing crystals, tektite, that we and the sprites like to tag team and play together. Don't worry, you will find them again in the most unexpected places. We are just trying to get you to play with us, to be in your joy, to leave your thought process behind and just feel the love, the joy, the light that flows through you from your creator and from Gaia, your dear mother. We want you to feel what we feel from her to bring you closer to the earth realm where we reside. We wish you to feel the embrace from your source that is always in and around you. Though you often forget in your daily activities, rise above your tasks, rise above the chaos, the frustrations, the stress that often distract you. These have been put into place to take you away from your true essence, to separate you from knowing who you truly are. Return within yourself, within the heart, and know your truth. As we know you, and your path will become clear. Much blessings. Yes, we are here to answer any of your questions that you may have about us.
Thank you very much. May I first ask, am I speaking with one person or are there three as Susan was thinking?
No, we are three. She was right in her discernment, and she may call us by the names that we gave her.
Okay.
Though sometimes we like to try on different names for size as you would
Of-
call it.
Of
We,
course, in your divine playfulness.
yes, we often like to experience your human names or experience the vibration of them in our beingness. We like to feel them and see how they resonate with us, resonate with our energies.
Ah, beautiful. Thank you. So am I speaking with Sarah, Ileana, and or Holly?
This is Sarah.
Sarah, beautiful. Thank you for coming in and giving us your lovely light language and message. So are you guys responsible also for my missing Lemurian crystals? They've been missing for quite some time.
I'm getting it as your leprechaun that has taken those.
Oh, the leprechaun. Does a leprechaun want me to know its name yet?
Marcus. Markus.
Marcus. I did leave him some alcohol once. Does he want more? More whiskey?
I'm getting sherry, perhaps.
Sherry? Oh, I have port.
Port would be acceptable to him.
I will leave him some port, and I would like to ask him to please return my crystals. They've been missing for quite some time. And I thought my mother also had a leprechaun here in my house.
It is one and the same.
One and the same. Ah, I didn't realize he was playing with both of us.
Yes, he was.
I heard him last night. Yeah. So there's a, oddly, it says that brownies are typically male. I feel like they've got to have that wrong.
No, there are females, though we are often not in the public eye. But now with the rising of the divine feminine upon the earth, it is time for us to be more well known, similar to when the gnomes had stepped forth for you to make themselves known for your last elemental realm series events, that they wish to be known as well. So you will notice this similar pattern that each of us of the elemental realm that wish to be known more by your species will step forward to be channeled by you, to be connected with you, so that you can feel our energies when you are out in nature, so that you can connect with us as being your brothers and sisters, as being your co-inhabitants of this beautiful blue star that shines in your galaxy, that shines in our galaxy, that this is the sapphire gem, the beautiful ocean of life, of diversity, of biodiversity, I should say, of so many species, so much DNA that you hold within your bodies that is so very special and precious to so many species within your omniverse, that we wish to also assist you into holding more light within your beings, to raise your vibration, to help you with these DNA upgrades that you've been experiencing in the recent years as you embody more and more of your light body, your crystalline DNA structure, to assist you with holding 5D and higher energies of the new earth and beyond, in the higher realms that you will continue to more easily connect with as you raise your vibration, as you let go of the old denser energies or old programming that has held you down, has held you in a more asleep state, a less aware state, these things are falling away as the golden Christed light is entering your realm, as the galactic light codes are coming from your sun and entering your being, that life will continue to get easier for you as long as you no longer hold on to those old, outdated thought processes that do not serve you, that do not serve the truth of your being as creator embodied in form, which you all are, that you are extensions of the body of Christ, of the body of creator, of all that is, the God soup, as some call it, that you will continue to notice this lack of separation with us and your other brothers and sisters that you inhabit the planet with, from many different species, that you are all part of the same consciousness, the same awareness, but you all have your collective consciousness, but you all hold the power within you to choose your reality, to choose what you tune your radio dial into and wish to experience in your
Yes, very
time
much so.
here. So, but I will allow any questions now. Please go ahead.
Oh, beautiful. Thank you. So we know that we have been doing gifts for the gnomes. What about gifts for the brownies? I'm reading here that gifts of cream or milk are preferred. Is that accurate? Or will you elaborate? Or do you prefer not to be acknowledged?
No, we do wish to be acknowledged for our assistance in motivating you for organizing your homes, as this one has recognized occurred last evening, that she was much more motivated to clear out any clutter within her environment. This helps to clear your energies and so forth. But I would say you can leave us similar gifts as you do the gnomes. Not so much the monetary, not so much the elemental minerals, if you will, that the gnomes are so connected with. We do enjoy gifts of seeds, perhaps, or root vegetables, such as small carrots, or but also fruits that either grow close to the earth, or such as strawberries, for example, or those that fall to the earth, such as apples that fall from the tree in the fall, things that would be close in our environment, would be natural to us, that we would consume the etheric energy from, that these would be all welcome. Milk or cream, that the energy of milk or cream that is taken sometimes in a harsh fashion from these bovine beings on your planets, that as the vibration has raised on the planet over time, that we no longer resonate with that energy in ancient, I shouldn't say ancient times, but many
Back in
hundreds of,
farmland, yeah, when they
yes,
would
many
get
hundreds
their
of
own,
years
yes.
ago, that was often available, and that was acceptable when we connected to that denser energy. But now that we and all inhabitants of the planet are are raising in vibration, are raising in frequency, that we need higher vibrational foods to consume, similar to what you've been experiencing within your own physical vessels, that we are experiencing as well. Even though we are of a lighter form, we exist in the third and fourth dimensional realms. We are able to travel back and forth often, but that is more where we reside now compared to many years ago, hundreds of years ago in your time. We were more in the second and third dimensions, but even us nature people are evolving as Gaia is evolving to a higher frequency, that we as well are doing so, and having an even lighter form such as what you've been experiencing.
Oh, wonderful. So are there brownies in my house then too? I know I have elves and leprechauns and or at least a leprechaun and gnomes. I know I have my gnomes here. Do I have brownies then too?
Getting that you have 4 brownies that reside more in your garden areas, but like what was mentioned before, that they like to come in to your home and play with the sprites that reside more in your home, and that they, like I mentioned, work together to hide your crystals, your tektite more recently. And you can invite them in, and yes, leave them presents, as I mentioned,
Yes.
for them if you wish to have them come in and help to better organize your life, your living space, to clear the energy, improve the feng shui, as is a term
Yes.
that you know
I'm
of.
familiar. Yes.
Yes, so that we can help motivate you to do this work, and we will also be working alongside you to clear the energy vibrations as you move these energies, that we will help to balance them, bring them into greater balance within your home. And you can ask us to help clear any discordant energies, anything that you feel is bringing your vibration down.
Yeah. So here's a question. If I give direction to, say, for example, my mom, and say, "Oh, why did you use the remote with all your greasy hands? Can't you wash your hands first?" And then she reacts in a very negative manner and just instead of saying, "Oh, I'm sorry." What is that? Is that negative energy that is around her, or is that just her? Is that hurt feelings? I feel like sometimes when she reacts like that, then it's just hurt feelings. But I don't know. I would appreciate your opinion. It's an interesting conundrum.
I'm feeling that she still holds some hurt within her inner child, is a term that you also know of
Yes.
her childhood memories, where she was often told by adult figures to stop doing this, stop doing that, that to her felt like others trying to control her, others trying to dampen her spirits, dampen her fun, her liveliness, that it comes into her consciousness in a more judgmental fashion, even if you don't intend to have it appear this way, that because of these old belief systems in her subconscious mind mainly, that she's perhaps not even aware of, that are arising within her, this frustration, this fight for freedom to exist, this fight for freedom to be herself in her own space, in her own environment, without being limited, without feeling a sense of her spirits being dampened, if you will. If you can try to approach it or express your viewpoints in a more loving, compassionate fashion,
I understand.
it's,
Yeah, because
I know it
can-
is difficult because you have your own viewpoint about it, and you can't often anticipate or do anything about what somebody else's reaction is. But if you
right,
can,
exactly.
if you can be in forgiveness, if you can be in love, if you can be in peace within your being, regardless of what the outcome may be of the situation, regardless if it is triggering to another, such as your mother, if you can hold the space of peace within you and not so-called react to the situation in a lower vibrational or dramatic or frustrated state of mind.
Right. Actually, that's what I've noticed is
if
is
your
the key.
energy is peaceful and calm, if
correct.
you can hold that sense, it will help calm her energies or her reaction if you aren't overly dramatic about it. If you aren't
right. And
yes.
that's, and as a matter of fact, that's the one thing that I have noticed is when she has that kind of a reaction, and I haven't been able to figure out like, why are you reacting like that? Like that was a simple request. Like it doesn't seem like it's that hard. Or there have been times where it's like, hey, you know, if you've like after you've cooked, can you like clean up after yourself? Like put your ingredients back in the refrigerator. I mean, it seems like basic things, right? But she'll get very like lashing out and feel angry about it. And so I haven't been able to like figure out like why does that happen. So I'm like, it's like I'm not yelling at you. I'm not trying to tell you what to do. I'm just saying, you know, to kind of clean up after yourself. Once you're done cooking, put your stuff away. So
yes, I feel it's a sense of rebellion. That if she feels that she can get your goat, she can show you who's boss. So she is your mother.
Oh yes, we've had those conversations.
Yes. And I feel she's someone has the attitude of like, I'm not going to take orders from my daughter.
Yep.
Yes. And so,
or anyone else for that matter.
if you can, come at it from a more gentle place, a more compassionate place, and just say, hey, Mom, I'd really love if you did XYZ, and because it would really help me out, or it would really create more peace in our home life, or like if you can express what the benefits of her doing a certain action and how it will benefit her as well as everyone around her, that others won't always be on her case, in a sense that I think she feels sometimes ganged up on, but not that that's something intentional, but that she feels if there's more than one person in the household having a so-called complaint about her actions, that it's kind of like she'll come out fighting as opposed to being in a more peaceful state of mind. That, and I know it's hard, you can't always also control others in the household as well,
Yes.
but
You know it.
but one thing that you can do, and this is, we're using a thought within this one's mind of, she knows that if you envision light from the pink ray or pink light to surround your pets, for example, that
Oh,
this
yes,
will,
I'm familiar with that too.
yes, that this makes him feel safe, makes him feel loved, makes him feel calm, and brings them, you know, in a more greater sense of peace. So you could use the same technique over your entire home or within certain rooms. If you feel energies, discordant energies building, or friction building, that you can envision projecting or calling in the pink ray, and to fill an entire room or your entire house, or just surround, envision your mother surrounded with this pink light, this pink energy, and sending her feelings from your heart of love and compassion, or projecting this pink light from your heart to her, and seeing a bubble, her surrounded in a bubble of pink lights, that this, while you're speaking to her, or before you speak to her in preparation, that this should hopefully also, you know, in conjunction with these more loving, compassionate, forgiving words, more of a positive, giving her a positive spin on it, of here's how it will benefit you, here's how it will benefit all of us and our lives together, that this will create greater peace and harmony, for not only herself and as well as the rest of you as a family. If you can,
Yes.
yeah, if you could focus on the
Thank you.
focus on the positive, and focus on giving her a positive outcome that she can envision if she takes the action that you suggest.
Perfect. Yes, thank you. It, it's needed to create additional peace and calm for sure in this house. So, and you would think that with us being healers that we would, just like know what to do right away. That's not the case. We struggle with our own shit. So there's
Yes,
that.
it's a practice in
Mhm.
self-awareness
Yeah.
for
So,
for your own level of consciousness that you are
are
holding.
you wanting to be like known? Like, are the brownies asking at this time to want to step forward in line after our dragonfly channeling of the realm series, of our elemental realm series? Are you wanting to be next? Or is there another group that's saying, no, it's time for us to come forward first?
Yes, yes, and yes, that we would love to come forward in your next event following the Dragonfly Collective, if you wish to have us then, but we are also open to coming at a later time as well. But we
Okay.
definitely, now is a most auspicious time on the planet to make ourselves known, to connect with humanity in a more loving way, especially as you are creating the new earth in conjunction with other light workers, with Gaia, with the new earth dragons, with all of the
Thank-
beautiful beings that are connecting their energies
How
to this collective creation.
wonderful. How tall are brownies typically? I've heard human size, and I've also heard like smaller as well, like children's size.
We have the ability to adjust our size. We normally are usually within anywhere from 3 inches to 3 feet, but on average, it's similar to the size of the gnomes, which is around 1.5 feet is what you would consider an average size for us.
Okay.
But we
Do you-
can shrink down our presence.
Do you also
as-
prefer for your presence to be in a separate location than say, oh, this is my spot for the gnomes, this is my spot for the brownies, this is my spot for the leprechauns? Is that preferred? Or is it like, here you go, this is your stuff, you know, if it's especially like at the hearth of the house, you know, here you go for the gnomes, here you go for the fairies, here you go for the brownies, here you go for the leprechauns. I don't know. What are your thoughts, please?
We are often in denser forest areas near babbling brooks, near creek beds, but we can also be in rural areas and fields, but we tend to prefer where it is shady, where it is earthier.
I feel like the little corner of my house where oftentimes it's a wet area when it rains, it collects like a little pond. I feel like that's where you guys are at.
Yeah, and we like some leaf cover because we like to use some of those materials for our homes. So fallen leaves, and we're giving this one the visual of the dry creek bed that was created on off the side of our driveway into the landscaping, that we are really enjoying this flow of water into our landscape, into more the wooded areas of her property, that having this flow of water is most beneficial, that it gives life to the trees and the plants in that area. When it rains, it helps give them additional hydration and refreshment.
Oh, beautiful. You said there are 4 brownies here in my home. Do they want to let me know their names at this time?
Yes, I'm getting 2 males and 2 females. It's Evelyn, Evelyn, Evelyn. The other, her name is Rose, just like the flower. The male ones are, one is called Briar, B-R-I-A-R, Briar.
Very nice.
And the other male,
Is Briar the one that's sending in stickers on my dog?
no, he's doing that himself. So let's see. I'm getting the name Grin, but it's Gryn. Grin.
Okay.
Grin. So Briar, Grin, Rose, and Evelyn.
So you were saying that brownies like playtime. What type of playtime are they thinking about? Like when you're out in the yard and playing in your garden playtime?
Yes, they're giving me the visual of sprinklers, like when you are,
Oh yeah.
when you're either spraying your plants with water. They like that energy, the flow of it, and but also the sprinklers. They like to play in the sprinklers like children. If you sprinkle your grass, or
Yep,
if
I've had
you
that going lots
have,
recently.
yeah, if you have any automated watering system for the plant life in your yard, they appreciate that. They find it's enjoyable, especially at this time of year when it's hotter out. They or we, I should say, we don't feel heat the way you necessarily do. We don't get overheated, that we are able to adjust our temperature, adjust our energies to maintain a more even energy signature, that we are able to make ourselves cooler or hotter at will, but we do enjoy the feeling of the water when we jump through the sprinkler, when we
Oh yes.
we find it very joyful. We like to play with the water droplets. We like to play
Were
games.
you in my dream
Play
then when
games
we
with
were
them.
running through the sprinklers?
I'm getting that this was a visual connection that they brought within your dream awareness, so that you can connect with them more, so that you can, this was an initial glimpse into their existence around you,
Oh.
leading up to this channeling and this being revealed to you. So so yes, they want you to also come out and play with them and be like a child, run through the sprinkler if you wish.
Oh
Even if
yes.
it may seem silly, but play with your inner child more, tap into the joy that is within you, the joy that exists just waiting for you to rediscover your own bliss as the being of love that you are.
Oh, fun. So
this will assist in continuing to raise you up to the higher realms, to raise your frequency.
I understand. May I ask a question about when I was channeling Vishnu? I had all this like hurting almost like in my back, like my back was all of a sudden being a huge backache. And during the channeling, I immediately got like a bad headache on my left side. I said it was like somebody put their foot on my head. What were those energies? Was that me just clearing, working with him?
Yeah, he was helping to open up your ear chakras.
Oh, I see.
And I'm also showing helping to expand the energies in your pineal gland, but open your ear chakras so that you can have greater clarity of hearing those from the spirit realm.
Oh,
And
very
even
good.
though you felt it on one side,
It was both.
it was both. That was just a way for them to enter through
That was the
through
enter point, I see.
an enter point, yes.
Yeah, because I felt the tingling on the other side, but the pressure was all on one side. I was like, okay, let me give myself a minute here. In the back, did that have to deal with more of the heart chakra? I felt like it was kind of like the back of the heart chakra that was being.
Well, as you know, you have chakras. For each of your chakras, you have one in front and one in back for most of them, not all. But that's the one in back needed to be recalibrated with your front, since you are usually focused on your heart chakra in front and expanding your energies from that point outward. Try to ensure that you have a complete balance all around you.
Beautiful. And then my last question I think I have is regarding an Arcturian who made herself known to me, Tellia, in my dream time. The same dream as the sprinklers. Was there a message from her?
One moment. Let me check. She wants you to spend more time connecting to the beauty that is, the beauty that is your soul, the beauty that is your being. Just hold the energy of Creator within you without needing to think about it, without needing to be analyzing it, without being in your thought processes so much. Just sit and feel the energies. And this is part of what you are learning to do by recognizing these different energies that are entering your physicality, that you are learning to tap more into your physical experience and be less within the mind. That we know you often have to be in this mental state for much of the work that you do during the day, but try to spend some time each day, like when you go and walk Cosmo, your dog, that's today you were connecting with the energy of the fairies and the other nature beings around you, that you were in your joy, that you were in reverence, in honor, in respect for all the beauty that Gaia gives to you on a daily basis. When you can be more in these moments of surrender, surrendering your thoughts, surrendering your ego mind, surrender all that makes you feel separate from the consciousness of all beings that are around you that wish to connect with you, that whether they are physical or non-physical, that just feel, just tap into your emotional state. What am I feeling right now? What am I connecting to right now that is causing my current emotional states? And continue to go within and ask yourself these questions to clarify your emotions, to to hone your inner guidance system that is always speaking to you. The more you can be in the states that you naturally are, then the thoughts will fall away, the distractions will fall away, and you will truly be in the now moment. And I can assist you with this as your guide.
Thank you.
Are there any other questions, any further questions? Otherwise, I can leave you all with a blessing.
Yeah, if there's any other messages just that you see that's going on, just to be aware of, besides the heart.
I would suggest for you, David, to connect in with your heart, your emotions, similar to the message I provided to Wendy, that your emotions are your guidance system. Your emotions are your connection to source, to truth, to right thinking, if you will, that this will help to clarify your mind. The more that you connect in with your emotional state, that you connect into what you are feeling in the moment, and then ask questions. What is causing me to feel this way? What is causing this emotion to arise within me? And then listen for the answer, see what is bringing about your emotional state in every moment. And then once you acknowledge what it is that is causing you to feel a certain way, then you can make a conscious choice to change your emotional state, to raise your vibration, to switch to a higher thought process, to raise you up out of any stress you may be feeling within the mind. That your mind is what is manifesting the body, is manifesting your experience. Your emotional state, your inner guidance system is what is directing you, what is giving you signposts along your path to show you where you are on track or off track. The more that you are in this natural state of beingness and not feeling overstimulated within your mind by third dimensional distractions that wish to bring you into a lower emotional state, the more that you practice this awareness of what you are feeling in each moment, and then work to change it, then work to bring yourself out of this state. By being in nature is one of the best ways to do this. Connecting with those of the elemental realm, the brownies, the fairies, the elves, the gnomes, all of these beautiful beings that are just waiting to connect with humanity in a loving way, and that you can go to the forest and talk to them. You can ask to connect with them. You can ask for them to clear out these lower thought forms from your energy field. And as you experience their environment, as you ground on the earth, as you walk in nature, that you can telepathically ask to connect with them, ask them to assist you in raising your vibration and grounding you and bringing about a greater balanced state within your being. That this would greatly assist you in just connecting, yes, more into what your emotional state is, rather than what the thoughts in your mind are telling you what is your reality. connect into the heart, connect into what you're feeling, because that is your truth. That is your true reality, direct from Creator, direct from your source, direct from that which you are. And that will always tell you the truth. Does this make sense?
Oh yeah, yeah, that's wonderful. It's stuff that reminding me of things that I have learned through some books and other people and new stuff. And yeah, it was absolutely amazing and wonderful. Thank you.
You are welcome.
Is that where the Hape is helping me? Is that where that's assisting? And is it grandmother medicine that is the primary motivator behind my finding and working with the plant medicine? The various, because it's not just one plant, it's various plants.
Yes, I'm getting that. Yes, it is opening you up to these new realizations, these new connections with Gaia, that these new emotional states, that it's allowing you to connect more easily to how you truly feel. And not how you think you should feel or think you feel, but actually just being the feeling, being the emotion, being within yourself and having this earthly experience, that it helps you to let go. It helps you to tap into your other multidimensional states of mind. It helps you to connect with your ancestors. Yes. That this is a tool that can be used as plant medicine, as well as cacao, which this one enjoys, that it helps expand your energy. It helps open your energy to spirit, to your natural state, and bring, like I mentioned, that this assists you with your grounding, but it also expands your energy to
beautifully,
to connect more with other beings, your light team, your ancestors, with all sorts of spirits that you channel. It can help with your channeling as well. That it is a way to assist with going within, but also expanding your consciousness into other realms as well. But you connect with other multidimensional realms from within you, even though it seems like it is from without you.
Yes. I actually understand that. Tellia, what do you guys eat? Arcturians, or is it all just energy?
We don't have the need to consume food or beverage as you do for sustenance, that we can tap into these type of energies for more enjoyment, energetic enjoyment purposes, and connecting with especially how mankind feels about these various experiences of drink and food.
I see.
But
and what about
it is not necessary to nourish us. We receive nourishment from the light, from light energy.
What are the ridges on top of your head? What do they do? Do they receive light energy? Is that what their function is?
You were correct in sensing what appeared to be braids. Is more of, it is ridges, but I have decorated those ridges on my head to resemble somewhat of what you would recognize as braids, but is more of a decorative design
Cool.
that we are able to adjust our appearance if we wish to express our creativity in our visual countenance, in our how we appear, that we enjoy using different colors, different patterns, and the frequencies of such that are associated with these different colors and patterns, that we are able to create them into different forms to what you would call decorate our appearance, to, you know,
Yes, I know exactly. I
to
know exactly.
change it up, as you would call it,
Right. Mix it up.
for our enjoyment, for our creative expression. We are able to change things in a whim, in a moment's notice. It just takes a second to change
Oh, wow.
change up our appearance.
That's very cool.
Yes. So
Is that what the ridges on the nose were then too? On the, like on the cheekbones, they almost look like little, they look like almost like gills or lines on either side of the nose. But I don't know that that was actually your physical appearance per se, but how you decided to present. I think maybe an image is in my head from Star Trek.
yeah, we tried to, connect in with visuals that you would understand, that you would recognize, that you would have some mental association with. So yes, it is somewhat perhaps similar to what you have may have seen in movies or TV of what galactic beings might appear as. So
Well, I thank you.
the lines that you saw were just a decorative appearance that also isn't permanent. For in truth, we are beings of light, that our true form is as light beings.
Do I have any connections with the Arcturians?
Let's see.
You know me.
Yes, I'm getting that you have a male guide from the Arcturian Council that you connect with an astral with. Let's see. I'm getting that he, in your terms, would be around 11 feet tall, that he's very, very tall in association to others in our species.
Yes, he brings forth great wisdom. I look up to him.
Yes. Let's see. He has a bluish coloration. He's very wise. He is very wise. He is an elder on the council, if you wish to call him that.
Thank
Let's
you.
see. His name. Let's see. I'm getting Nadar, like Naedar, Nadar. Nadar. is his name.
Tellia, are you on the council then as well? Or you're
No,
on ship?
I'm not. Yeah, I'm more of similar to what you know that Takur does. I'm more of a intermediary between humanity and the Arcturians, that I'm an emissary, if you will, yes, on ship, that I work indirectly with the Arcturian Council, that I'm here as more like what you would consider a mentor to work with you, and almost like your assistant. I'm a guide, don't get
I
me
was going to say,
wrong,
because I'm on the council.
and mentor, and that's, but I'm a mentor for
You're meant for my 3D.
Arcturian protocol and our culture, like a cultural ambassador
Gotcha.
to assist you while you are doing your work on the Arcturian Council during your dream time, during astral, that I am here to assist you in whatever way that you need assistance while you are working in our realm, so to speak.
Very cool.
I am your guide, but yes, but I'm
Well,
able
thank you for
Yeah.
the service that you help me with. And if there's anything I can ever do for you, please let me know.
Yes. Yes, whatever I need, I will bring into your consciousness to make you aware. In your
Thank you.
dream, probably in your dreams that you
I know
remember.
it seems like that's the way everybody's reaching me lately. But maybe with the work Vishnu did, maybe that will start to change and I'll start to hear better.
I'm here, yeah, to best support your consciousness for your mission, in general, as well as directly with the Arcturian Council, but also as what you would consider a spirit guide to help you with your ascension process, with your raising of consciousness, to prepare you for leveling up energetically in the this year and the coming years, for what you will need to have as far as energetic support, if you will, to support your mission.
Beautiful. Just beautiful. I love you. I send you
Love
my
you.
lights, my blessings, and I'm so grateful and thankful that you came through. And thank you so much to the brownies that made themselves known, and to Sarah and Ileana and Holly and Sarah. You gave us so much beautiful information earlier, and I'm just so grateful because it's going to prove so helpful for this household.
Yes.
And what do they say? You heal yourself, you heal the world.
Yes, I would agree with that statement.
Donnie, did you have anything before we let her go?
I am open to any advice, anything that you'd like to, that what you see, for me, anything.
I would say to continue to share your heart vibration with the world, continue to connect with your soul brothers and sisters as you have been doing, continue to open and blossom like a flower into having these more expansive, beautiful, lovely experiences in your reality. Continue to not hide yourself away, but truly
Yeah, I'm very good at hiding.
connect in community with others, as you have been doing in this group, as you have been doing in the healing group, that this is greatly helping to expand you, expand your heart energy, open you up, light you up. And it is beautiful to see. It is truly a joy for all of us to see you and the other humans coming together in a sense of community, of love, of unity. Continue to hold this vibration, continue to expand it, continue to let it grow through your creative expressions. Whatever you are drawn to do, whatever brings you joy, brings you bliss, makes you happy, follow that, do that, be that, in all of its forms, in all of your creative inclinations. Let the creator you are come out more, and just enjoy your life, enjoy all the possibilities life has to offer you, because there are so many great and wonderful things that are just beginning to unfold for you and for all of humanity. So continue to stay curious, stay open, be creative, and connect into the love that you are, connect into the love, the beauty, everything that is around you, that's and extending your consciousness, extending your energy field outwards to make all these amazing, incredible connections. Continue to hold this expectation within your mind to continue to connect, to continue to share your love, because the world needs your love. The world needs you to bring your light, to bring your illumination, if you will, to and to share it with all that you come into contact with, all sentient beings on the planet, or above the planet or within the planet, that you connect with. Just be open to all of it, to all that you feel a positive connection with.
Oh my gosh. Do
That
you guys
would
not
be-
feel the love that she puts out? I just can't even tell you, my heart. Oh, thank you.
Yes. And I love you, and all of the Arcturians love you. All of your galactic families love you. All you need to do is ask to connect, to tune in, to take the time to be with us.
Thank you.
Thank you. Much love.
For we are
Appreciate it.
always here, always waiting for you to connect.
Yes.
Thank you for those beautiful messages today, Talia. And
Thank you
again,
so much,
thanking
Lily.
the brownies for coming out too. So
Yes.
beautiful.
Okay. I will leave you with a blessing then.
Much love.
Much
Thank
love.
you.
Tia sukoya hitia hikokoya hitia huia sikia hia toko hasikaya toko hoya kiha hia toko ha hia ke toko ho hia kika kiu waiku hia hia hu tike hu hia hu hikia hu hia hiku hu hika hu hia ku hia hi Ho ye te ho, ye te ki ho te kai ko. Ha he he ko e te ho ye ki ho sikatai ho ye ki ho te ye ki ho sikatu ke he tuku ho ye te ku. Ha siki haya tu ki te ai te ki ai. Ho kia ye tuku te ia te aha ye tuku te ia. He sika ho ye te hu te ki te ia. Ho hia. Ho to ho he hia ho he te ho he te he ho hia ho he to hia ho ha ho he sako ho hia to ho ha saka ho he saki ho ha haki ho saka ho te kai ho saka hia Hoshika, Hoshia, Tuya, Tia, Hu, Hasaya, Taya, he, Hosakaya, Heseki, Huya, here, Hosaka, Hotahi, Hayetokoto, Hahia, Yasuko, Hesikaya, Taya, Hosai, Tia, Hosekaya, Tuya, Hesikia. Blessings.
Blessings.
Wow. I felt her, yeah, her beautiful loving energy. Yeah, I
Wasn't
just
that
felt
incredible?
it's just
Yeah.
I feel she's just this creative, beautiful being, you know, that she's just, yeah, she's very, well, everything that came through me, like, is what I was feeling. Like, I was just feeling just this beautiful, she was just a beautiful, loving, creative being, but so insightful, so.
Yeah.
Just so.
Now you can see why I've been working with the Arcturians like crazy, right?
Yeah. Well, I need to connect more with her energy,
because you.
And I've been told that I have. I think I was told I'm on the Arcturian Council, wasn't I? I can't remember.
Yeah.
And that but I haven't really. I mean, I have two hybrid children that are, you know, half Arcturian that are named Clocked and Silva, and then I have one that's Lyran that's named Glendale. But anyways, but I haven't really connected
Arcturian,
into.
True Lyran, to my knowledge. So,
Yeah.
but you know,
this is the first time I've channeled an Arcturian. Her coming in, like, first time I've felt. I mean, other than watching other channelers, of course, channel Arcturians, but this first time I've channeled an Arcturian, and so that was pretty amazing.
As soon as I had the brownie call her, I knew that they would like step out and she would step in.